Hey Pumpkin, do you want to play some Magic? No, I want to lick my butt. Hello, I'm Andrew Hawnt. Welcome to Turn 1 Shock, the second episode of my Magic the Gathering show, in which I open packs, build decks, play some games on Arena, and empty my brain of all the dreadful things that are in it while I do so. The sound you can hear behind me is my co-host. That's the cat. He's trying to make a nuisance of himself, but you know, I'll let him off because he's beautiful. So, in this episode, I want to talk about the gathering part of Magic the Gathering, as that's something we've not been able to do for a while. Literally, just get some cards out and play with our friends, and that's not been easy to take, has it? It's been nice having shows such as game nights and so on, so I can still see some interaction going on, and it's been fun playing games on Arena, but I miss the to and fro of a real game in a local game store or just over the kitchen table like I'm sat at now. So, but that changed as I remembered, which I'd completely forgotten, that Arena now has a friends list function, and that allows you to directly challenge friends and add friends as ongoing contacts there, which is fantastic. An old friend of mine from many years ago, Rachel, has just got back into Magic the Gathering and wanted to play some games on Arena. So we added each other on there and we played some games. I built a deck using the Massacre Worm card I was very pleased to get in the first episode of Turn 1 Shock. The deck is called Angry Bob, which you'll see the building of shortly. And yeah, we hung out through Magic. Now, what I didn't realise, because I really didn't read up enough about the friends list on Arena, was that you can actually chat via Messenger. It's not voice chat. That could get a bit nasty, I would imagine, a bit complicated if you're playing against someone you're not really that enamoured of, but it would have been nice to try and chat to Rachel because she's awesome. But what was cool was throughout the game, we could have a little to and fro in the Messenger window. And that was awesome. We played some games. I lost some. Well done, Rachel. I won one. Hooray. Best of 3. And she was clearly the best. And yeah, it was just brilliant. It got back the gathering part of Magic the Gathering that I've missed so much. And one of the greatest things about this game is literally the interaction. It's the task of taking some cards and getting an evening's entertainment out of that, often with a stranger. In this case, it was with Rachel, and thank you so much, Rachel, for an awesome night. I've now also added her husband, Richard, who is just as awesome, and he will probably beat me as well. So anyway, Turn 1 Shock, Episode 2. Here's how I built the Angry Bob deck. It's a very quick build. Bear that in mind, it's a very quick build. And then I'm going to take it on Arena and play some games. So on the first episode of Turn 1 Shock, I opened some packs and I got this Massacre Worm. So I figured, on this one, I'm going to put that to good use and build a mono black deck around that, focusing on life gain and some, costing other people life as we go along. That's what black does very well in Magic. So let's see what we can do, and then maybe we can see if we can play some games with it, or at least one this evening, and see how badly I have failed in my mission. So okay, so we've got Massacre Worm in there and 24 lands. So I'm going to go for mono black. Go back to the 1-drops there. I'm going to put 4 Banehounds in, Lifelink and Haste. 1 black for Lifelink and Haste. They're a 1/1, but hey, Lifelink and Haste are very handy. Let's go and do some. Let's do some mean things that may be predictable, but they work. They work quite well, I find. Not sure if I'm going to put Deadweight in there. So let's at least get a Duress in there. Actually, let's have 2 Duresses and a Disfigure.
Whenever I collect deals combat damage to a player, each player mills a card. Nice card from Throne of Eldraine there. So that's going to cost people a card, so let's get in there. Let's see what's going to be nice and quick. I like quick decks. See, Kaya's Ghost form would be good with Massacre Worm. If Massacre Worm dies, I could enchant it, so then if it dies, I can return to the battlefield under my control, and then when it returns to the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn. If any of them dies, that player loses 2 life. So yeah, that would work together well there for me. What else have we got? What do I like? Let's get Vampire of the Dire Moon in there. A couple of Vicious Rumours. Let's go back to Vicious Rumours so I can talk about that in a second. So Vicious Rumours, it's been in the set for a while now. It's been in my library for a while now. Vicious Rumours deals 1 damage to each opponent. Each opponent discards a card, then mills a card. You gain 1 life for 1 black. That is nice. Oh, I didn't select a format, so let's go and select a format. Let's go standard. Okay, already on 40 cards. Oh dear. Right. Let's get out of the 1-drops. Otherwise, this is just going to all be 1-drops. What do you think? Incidentally, if there's anything you think I should include in this deck that I don't include, please do tell me. Grasp of Darkness, that looks useful. From M21, target creature gets -4 plus stroke -4 until end of turn. That could get rid of something nasty. So how have you been? Today's been a pretty good day. I didn't think I was going to make any content today because I've spent the afternoon in our loft taking away years of junk. As with a lot of people during lockdown, we've decided to clear the house out. And Soren's thirsty. Yes, please. Life gain and 2 damage to target creature. Nice. Yeah, we wanted to make a difference to the house, and we've hired some skips. We've filled one with garden junk, which has now gone away, and today we filled another with a load of junk we didn't need from the loft, including some stuff I found from the people that owned the house before us, and we've been here for 8 years. That tells you how often we clear out the loft. But it's been very satisfying, even though I came out of the loft looking like I'd been down a coal pit. So yeah, that was fun. Okay, Davriel's only 2 black for that. That's not so bad. Don't want to make saprolings. So I did that today. I'm exhausted. I filled the car up with some bags of garden waste to take to the skips tomorrow, to take to the tip tomorrow, and I've just kind of melted into a large bald puddle at the end of the day. I've been watching the Q&A after the last episode of Road Quest from Loading Ready Run. I do love Loading Ready Run. Out of everything that I've been watching during lockdown, I do believe that Loading Ready Run have done some very special things during lockdown to keep everyone going. Yeah, so we'll have a memory theft in there. We'll have a mind rot, yes. Get rid of some opponent's cards. I'm definitely going to go over on the number of cards I've got here, but that's okay. We'll whittle it down. Noxious Grudium. The Death Touch 2/2. 2 in black for a 2/2 with Death Touch. Pop that in. May well take it out later. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comments to let me know what sort of decks you prefer to play, if you like mono decks, if you like monocolour decks, or if you have a particular preference for the sort of decks you play and the sort of strategies you play, because it all helps me to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this game when I don't particularly feel like I'm very good at it, but I have a lot of fun with it. I shall have Veto in there that I got from the M21 packs I opened. That would be handy. A couple of Toll of the Invasion. Okay, let's go up to the bigger things now. What are we looking for here? Davriel Shadow Fugue. Take that back down to 1 because I don't want to craft any cards. I want to make sure I do this with cards I already have in my library. I think black is an underrated colour in terms of Magic. Never used a Skeleton Archer before. Let's have a Skeleton Archer in there. Bit of the old ill-gotten inheritance, you can't beat that. It's been a good day. The kids have been busy. They were helping us with the clearing out of things. Blood Glutton. It's 4/3 with lifelink, so it's 5 mana. Not quick enough for me for that. Let's have a look. Okay, we'll try you. And we'll pop a Boneclad Necromancer in there. Let's see, Zombie God Eternal Bontu from War of the Spark with Menace. When God Eternal Bontu enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of other permanents, then draw that many cards. When God Eternal Bontu dies or is put into exile from the battlefield, you may put it into its owner's library 3rd from the top. Let's pop you in. Okay, let's go. How could I resist?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Sorry, if you could hear that in the background, that was Alexa jumping into my conversation here. Granted, I am having a conversation with myself, so I don't think it really is classed as a conversation. Let's put Peer into the Abyss there, just to see what happens if I actually get to use it. No, I don't want the Cauldron of Eternity in there. I want to try it with that. Okay, I need to lose 5 cards, so let's lose a Banehound, a Vampire of the Dire Moon, a Sorin's Thirst, a Murder, mainly the ones that I've got multiples of. Take Grasp with Darkness out. Okay, I've got a very quick 60 card deck there. So let's see what we can do with it. What shall I do for my... let's just do a black card sleeve, shall we? This is just a mono black deck, might as well. And what shall we call this deck? I think we shall call this deck Angry Bob. For no other reason other than it sounds fun. Right, let's give the Angry Bob deck a go. So, I haven't changed the deck at all since building it, as you viewed. It's unchanged, but after testing it in a few games before recording this, I am seeing where it needs to be improved. It doesn't have any removal, which is a pest, especially as that guy just put out an enchantment that I won't be able to get rid of. Fabulous. So yeah, did well in a few games. Of course, didn't record those, which is a sort of drawback, so unfortunately I don't have a record of those being good games. Some of the cards have been crazy in it, so Massacre Worm itself is fabulous. What shall I get out here? Let's get Daffreel out. So yeah, Massacre Worm is fantastic because it only really affects the other players. It doesn't affect your own creatures. Unlike Massacre Girl, which gets everything that's 1/1 and so on, as I'm sure you're aware. Okay, let's get Told the Invasion out. Let's get rid of some of these cards. Come on, something juicy. Oh, for crying out loud. I hate blue. It was nice to be able to test the deck with my friend Rachel, especially as she wasn't playing blue and thus taking ages to do anything. But you know, let's get rid of you. And then that's memory theft. Let's get rid of one of their cards. Ooh. Get rid of you, Trample and Haste, and you're an 8/8, so we don't really want that around. So yeah, one of my favourite cards from that I put in this deck was Peer into the Abyss. That is crazy. In one match I played, I'd got an opponent's life down low and then played that card. They, of course, had to draw half of their entire library, which was something like 30 cards, and then it halved their life total, which just killed them. So yeah, that was quite spectacular. Let's get the Boneclad Necromancer out, exile something from... I'm going to exile you, because I don't want that coming back. Okay, why is it not doing it? Am I missing something here? Possibly. Take action. I'm very tired. Okay, so that should help me, though. It should amass a 2/2 zombie for me. Let's get the Eye Collector out as well. Get some of this going, get a better board state going on there. But, as there's a lot of elements of control in this other person's deck, hello Mayonnaise, fabulous name. I'm probably going to lose this. Let's see how it goes. I'm currently battling off a terrible cold, so I do apologise for any sniffles that you can hear on the audio. Fabulous. Come on. Oh, I'm getting bored now. It's very clever the way you're playing Mayonnaise, but by God, it's boring. Boring, boring, boring. Boring, boring, boring. Sorry, I'm off. Not enjoying that at all. See, I know control players have their place. Bless them. I just think that place should be not in games with me. It's just not fun. So what I'm learning from this is that, yeah, the deck needs some work. It needs some a bit more speed to it. It needs some removal. It's not a easy thing to do in mono black. So it's a good experiment though. I'm enjoying the experiment itself. Let's be mean and do a turn 1 duress. Because I'm feeling grumpy. I shouldn't feel grumpy. I'm indoors, I'm playing Magic, it's raining outside, so I shouldn't really complain. Life is good. Let's see, let's get rid of you. I'm liking this board with the lava, that's cool. I really hope I get to show you Peer into the Abyss, because if you haven't seen that card work, it just looks so strange. I mean, the opponent literally draws half of their entire library, and it just fills the top of the screen. It's absolutely crazy. It's really fun to see, though. Okay, that's flying, so might as well just knock him down one, as it's a flyer. Oh, damn, I've just milled Peer into the Abyss. Oh well, target player draws cards equal to the half number of cards in their library and loses half their life round up each time. So I can't show you that, because I've just self-milled it. Well done, Andrew. Right, I'll shut up for a minute and play some Magic, shall I? So, once I get my next turn, I'm just going to play Massacre Worm, so that we can see that take effect, and I can at least get rid of that Senate Guildmage, if nothing else. I know it's not a huge effect, but I like to bring the Worm out, because everyone likes having a 6/5 on the board. Okay, that's you done there, so Swamp, and... oh, I've not got enough. Miscalculated there somewhat, so... whatever. Ooh, what should we get rid of? Get rid of that, so you don't gain the 3 life. I amass 1, which is better than nothing. I do like the amass mechanic. I think that's quite cool. One of the better things to come from the War of the Spark era. Okay. There's lots of blue going on again, so I'm more than likely going to lose this. Because that's what I do when there's blue. Okay, right. Swamp. Let's bring out the worm. Land for turn, makes me 7, and I will bring out God Eternal Bontu, which I may be taking out of this deck when I give it a revision, but I wanted to stick by what we'd built earlier in the show. Sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice 1 land and draw another card. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to hit with you and you. it's a shame this player doesn't have much in the way of 1-1s or 2-2s out, because then I could have brought out Massacre Girl and made them really cross. But hey, they're going to kick my butt anyway, because that tends to be what happens. You know, I do have to wonder why I play this when I just get beaten all the time, but, you know, it's more immediate than Warhammer. And it's fun. It's fun to do. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I shall exile a target creature. Take action. If I just hit with the big ones, then that gives me the smaller creatures to defend with if I'm able. Okay. That should mean I get a creature back as well if this goes. This could be fun. Oh, evidently not. Oh! Angry Bob may be about to pay off. Who knows? Then again, with the amount of blue that this person is putting out there, I may just get my backside whooped anyway. Let us see. So, oh, fabulous. So yeah, from that I get that the deck isn't perfect by a long way. It has its good points, its bad points, but then I guess every deck does. I do wish I was playing this across from a real person though, in the flesh. That would be much more fun. But yeah, I'm happy with that victory. Thanks for watching.
That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I always enjoy playing on Arena, whether I win or lose, because it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. And yeah, I've missed playing with friends. I miss playing, spending some time with other people that are passionate about this game, and I look forward to us getting back to that. Thing is, while it is a game and a business for Wizards of the Coast, and you know the many people in local game stores and the people that send these things out via mail order and so on, it's definitely a business, but it is a wonderful social experience as well. And I hope that when we come out of lockdown properly, that we can get back to the real social experience of sitting across from someone and having some fun while they kick your butt. But I doubt they all have Angry Bob. Bob, is that you?